Have you ever wondered what the future holds? For centuries, people have been captivated by the prophecies of Nostradamus, the famous 16th century French astrologer. His book, Les Prophecies, is a collection of 942 poetic quatrains that are said to predict future events. While his writings are notoriously cryptic and open to many interpretations, every year people try to decipher what he might have foreseen. So, what did Nostradamus allegedly predict for 2025? Let's dive in and explore some of the most talked about interpretations. Remember, this is all for fun and speculation, so let's keep an open mind. One of the most persistent interpretations of Nostradamus' work for the near future revolves around major shifts on the world stage. Some scholars point to quatrains that suggest a significant change in global leadership. For instance, there is a line that has been interpreted as a new leader from a humble background will rise to great power, changing the course of nations. Who could this be? Is it a political figure, a tech innovator, or someone we don't even know yet? The ambiguity is what makes it so fascinating. These predictions often speak of alliances shifting and old powers waning, replaced by new ones. Could 2025 be the year we see a major shakeup in international relations? Some believe his verses hint at a new pact between long-standing rivals, creating an unexpected balance of power. It's a tantalizing thought that the global landscape we know today could look very different by the end of next year. Next up, let's talk about the environment. Many interpreters believe Nostradamus was deeply concerned with humanity's relationship with nature. Some of his quatrains are seen as warnings about climate change and its consequences. There are verses that speak of parched lands and great floods, which many modern readers connect to the extreme weather events we're increasingly witnessing. For 2025, some interpretations point specifically to a major climate-related event. One quatrain mentions the angry sea swallowing great cities. While this sounds dramatic and hopefully isn't literal, it could symbolize rising sea levels reaching a critical point or a series of severe coastal storms. Others see these prophecies not as doom and gloom, but as a final wake-up call for humanity to take decisive action to protect our planet. It's a powerful reminder that our actions today shape the world of tomorrow. Now for a prediction that hits a bit closer to home for many of us. Technological advancements. While Nostradamus couldn't have imagined smartphones or artificial intelligence, some of his verses are interpreted through a modern, technological lens. There are lines about new machines that allow for instantaneous communication across the world and voices that travel without a body. For 2025, some futurists who study his work believe he hinted at a major breakthrough in artificial intelligence. Could this be the year AI achieves a new level of consciousness or integration into our daily lives that we can't even fathom yet? Other interpretations focus on medical technology, suggesting a cure for a long-standing plague could be discovered. This could refer to a breakthrough in treating a disease that has affected humanity for generations. The idea that a 16th century seer might have glimpsed our digital future is truly mind-bending. Let's shift our focus to economic forecasts. Money makes the world go round, and according to some Nostradamus scholars, 2025 could be a year of significant economic turbulence. There are quatrains that speak of the fall of great fortunes and markets in turmoil. This has led many to believe that a global economic crisis could be on the horizon. The verses are vague, of course, but they often describe a situation where traditional forms of wealth are devalued, and a new economic system begins to emerge. Could this relate to the rise of digital currencies or a fundamental shift away from the economic models we've relied on for the past century? Some interpretations even suggest that this economic reset will lead to greater equality in the long run, although the transition period might be chaotic. It's a sobering thought, but also one that suggests potential for positive change. Another fascinating area of interpretation is social change. Nostradamus' prophecies are often seen as reflecting the anxieties and hopes of society. For 2025, some believe his writings point to a major spiritual or philosophical awakening. Verses that speak of people casting off old beliefs and new way of thinking spreading across the land are seen as evidence of a significant cultural shift. This could manifest as a decline in traditional institutions and the rise of new social movements centered on community, sustainability, and personal well-being. Perhaps 2025 will be a year where people begin to prioritize connection and purpose over material gain. It's an optimistic interpretation that suggests we are on the cusp of a more enlightened era, moving towards a more collaborative and empathetic global society. But what about specific locations? While most of his prophecies are general, some interpreters try to pinpoint geographical areas. Europe in particular is often a focus of his quatrains. For 2025, some readings suggest a period of challenge and transformation for the continent. Lines, speaking of a great division and leaders in conflict, have been interpreted as predicting political instability or a redefinition of the European Union. There are also mentions of natural events affecting specific regions, like great trembling in the Italian land, which some take to mean seismic activity. Again, these are highly speculative, and the vague language means these events could be interpreted in countless ways. It's a reminder of how much our own biases and current events influence how we read these ancient texts. So, after exploring all these potential prophecies from global politics and climate change to technological breakthroughs and economic shifts, what's the big takeaway? The enduring appeal of Nostradamus lies in the mystery. His cryptic quatrains act as a mirror, reflecting our current hopes and fears. Whether you see his predictions as uncanny foresight or simply as poetic verses open to endless interpretation, they force us to think about the future and our place in it. Will 2025 be a year of turmoil or transformation? Will we face unprecedented challenges or achieve incredible breakthroughs? Perhaps the true message of Nostradamus isn't about predicting the future with certainty, but about reminding us that the future is not yet written. It is shaped by the choices we make today. It's crucial to approach these predictions with a healthy dose of skepticism and to see them as a form of historical and cultural entertainment, rather than a concrete roadmap of what's to come. The power lies not in believing every word literally, but in the conversations they inspire. They encourage us to look at the world around us, to question the status quo, and to imagine what might be possible. The future is a vast, unknown territory, and we are all its explorers. So, as we head into 2025, let's do so with curiosity, hope, and a readiness to create the best future we can. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the mysterious world of Nostradamus. What do you think? Are these predictions fascinating possibilities, or just historical curiosities? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading your perspectives. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. See you in the next one.